Hey all. Whoops. I meant to do that. Welcome back to Pokemon. The old Weird Al special. No. We're back here in Pokemon, and I have some good news. I was able to buy all the coins I need for a Porygon, so that's what we're going to start off with this stream. I don't remember which car. Nope, it's not this one. I was going to say I don't remember which counter. I almost said carton. Careful. We don't care about Mr. Mime or Eevee. We got thems. Need a Porygon. Jeez. What's really frustrating... Oh, I have no room. What? Oh, you won't send it to the box? Well, that's really rude. That's rude. Well. I'm about to get a Porygon. frustrating thing is you can't just buy... For the final stretch of coins, you have to actually... Oh, and actually this is... Oh, no. You have to, like, get exact change, basically. I ended up at, like, 990... I ended up 9,990, like, 67 coins or something like that. So I had to go to a slot machine and just waste a bunch of them. Down to 9,949. And then I could buy the rest of them. There we go. Porygon, the virtual Pokemon. It is a man-made Pokemon. Since it doesn't breathe, people are eager to try it in any environment. Oh. Like outer space. What do we call the Porygon? Oh, what's his name? We can name him after the personality sphere that ended up in Space and Portal. That's kind of dumb. What about a space thing then? You will be. I know you'll be Pulsar. Which I think Pulsars, they spin, and they have like they output like a lot of electromagnetic energy in like two distinct directions or two cones. So it kind of looked like they were flashing like a blaring warning light or something. Well, we got Porygon, so that's pretty cool. One of the things that I did over the weekend, and I can't believe it took so long, is I organized all of my Pokemon into boxes. So I can actually... Yeah, I made a little list to catalog where they should all go. Porygon goes in... Because I don't know the Pokemon numbers very well. I don't know the Pokédex numbers off the top of my head, but Porygon... Where's Porygon on the list? I thought it was near the bottom. Like in the hundreds. In the 100s area. Is it not? Where? Did I forget Porygon in the list? Oh, I know why. So I organized them all by their final evolution, so Porygon goes here, which is where Porygon 2's Pokédex number is. I guess Porygon 2 is like 231? Something like that. There you go, Pulsar. I'll bring you back out of the box when it is your time. Okay, and I'm carrying Blinda the Chansey and Togepi the Togepi around so they get some happiness while we're traveling. Because that's the... Belinda especially will need a lot of happiness, so... let's start off with, the easiest one. Let's go get a Spearow. I forget what I named it. Oh, you know what? I remember I skipped Spearow because, I remember I skipped Spearow because oh, maybe it'll be fine. Let me check. I wanted to, like, hold off evolve. I wanted to train up Spearow and hold off evolving it so that it learns Drill Peck, and then we can train, we can, like, breed that into a Skarmory later. Spearow, where are you? There you are. It learns Drill Peck at level 37. It evolves at 20. But if we let it evolve, then it doesn't learn Drill Peck until level 40. So I think we skip for now. I think we want to look around for our Magikarp, who is, I think in the next box. But Magikarp also evolves at level 20, so this one will be quick, because I think we only need one. I think we caught a high-level Magikarp. Oh wait, are you not in this box? Ah, gee, okay. I gotta look at my chart. Because Oh, okay. It's this one. But yeah, we could spend a lot of time leveling up a Spearow, but I think I want to go like an increasing. Well, I want to eventually at some point. Here you are. Oh no, I was wrong. She's low level. But I want to you know, I want to hopefully spend some time off stream leveling up, so that we don't have to spend so much time of the actual stream doing it. Well, this is fine. While we're in Kanto, though, we should go visit Blue's sister, because on some days of the week, she will groom your Pokemon for you, make him happy. But it ain't Saturday. Nope. Today is not one of those days. I guess it's like Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday or something like that. I'll try it on other days. I'll try visiting her other days. While we're in Goldenrod, we should at least see one of the haircut brothers. Yeah. Oops. Oh, I didn't even need to go that way. Sorry, Namerator. I'm not lost, but you wouldn't know it just by looking. Oh, are they not here on Mondays? I forgot. Oh well. No haircuts today. So yeah, we go back to Mount Silver. And I'm gonna leave the battle animations off, because it's faster without them. Sailor Carp is going to take a long time to level, I think. I guess we'll see. Maybe we can take Glinda the Spearow. No, wait, it's not Glinda. What am I Spearow's name? I don't remember. We can take our Spearow through the Elite Four, have a little fun. Jeez, maybe I should have a Sailor Carp. We're gonna have to do a lot of battles to level up the Sailor. Ugh. I feel like there should be something going on in gaming to talk about, but I don't think there is. I know everybody's been talking about the presidential debate, but I honestly couldn't care less. Like, I haven't cared about the debate since, like, 2012. When, they weren't doing any I guess they didn't really have to do moderation, because it wasn't really that fraught, they didn't have to deal with a rabid animal, but... also, didn't do any fact-checking. So that's no surprise. No surprises there. You know, nobody was calling out Mitt Romney on his bullshit. I don't know. I'm surprised if anybody's undecided at this point. Like, are there really some people who don't pay any attention until the debates come up? Be really surprised. Or maybe not, I don't know. But I mean, it's hard. It's hard to imagine, like, not being aware of everything surrounding at least one of the, you know, the truly monstrous of the two candidates. Oh, hey, hi Koopa, please, welcome. The chillest stream out here? I certainly hope so. I was just saying that I I was just saying my piece on the, on like not caring about the presidential debate. How are you? Like there's not much to say except that I just like did not watch and do not care to know about it. Oops. Just a moment. There we go. Sorry, a little interruption there. Yeah, no, don't. I think it's best to not acknowledge that stuff and just sort of pass it on, but very much be gone. I banish thee from the realm for your scam links. Anyway. Yeah, we're just here. I got a Porygon finally. I did the math and I realized that I could just buy it with monies. Oh, you were watching the Venture Brothers. Huh. That was one of those shows that I kind of like knew about floating around, but I never saw it. I know it has that guy with the deep voice who is in like everything. Who is Putty on Seinfeld. Taylor Carp learned how to tackle. She's growing up. In retrospect, naming her, naming a Magikarp after Sailor Moon kind of is kind of appropriate, because isn't, like, her whole thing is that she's kind of a klutz. And, like, she sleeps too late and misses school and stuff. But then she gets superpowers and she becomes awesome. Or something. I don't know Sailor Moon. Oh, you'd never heard of Venture Brothers before. When you saw a mutual posting some screenshots and got interested. Oh, I kind of left, despite finishing it, it left you wanting more. That sounds good. It's better than... I'm of two minds about that sensation. Because I think it's really hard to hit that middle ground where, like, it was just enough content, like, just enough of a story. Wanting more sounds like a good thing. It's usually a good thing. Ah. Yeah, I don't... It's a show that I know virtually nothing about. So I can't really say one way or the other. Yeah, it was on one of the... It was on the, like... I kind of, in my head, I lump it into the category of, like, more like well-constructed, like, Adult Swim stuff. Because it was a Cartoon Network show on, like, the Adult Swim block, right? And, like, a lot of Adult Swim was either, like, stoner cartoons for, like, 3 in the morning, or really kind of, also kind of stoner humor, but, like, more lowbrow humor, like an Aqua Teen Hunger Force or something. And there is, I think there's a collection of stuff that's a little more, like, not to, I don't know, not to disparage those shows, but, like, what's his name? Xavier Renegade Angel is not exactly, like, you know, high art, like, well-written television, right? Yeah, but with the Venture Brothers, I think it has a great story and plays its cards well. Oh. I do have a very long-running list of movies and books and stuff to watch, and I'm like, oh, I kind of... it's tempting to be like, should I just add that to the list? But there's like almost too much now. That's good to hear. We need like decent media to watch. It's always good to find something new as well that you haven't seen, because it's easy to go back to, like, I was rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender recently. It's easy to go back and watch something that you know you like. It's always nice to come across something new, especially a longer series. It's like, I haven't even, there's some short series that are on my list to watch that I've started and I like haven't even gotten very far. And I feel bad because there's like not a lot of episodes in Reservation Dogs, for example, but like I just haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched all of it. I've watched like 3 episodes and there's like 8 or 10. It's a short series. I don't know, maybe I will, because for the longest time I meant to play the old Fallout games, and I finally played Fallout 1. I don't know why I said Fallout. Very Canadian for a second. Yeah, you need to look up something to watch. Oh, because you got 2 weeks of vacation ahead. Wow. That's nice. Funny enough, I'm going on vacation next week as well. I think everybody, like, this is vacation time for everybody. All businesses shut down. Everybody's out at the beach, or where have you. What have you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, where you are, it's a lot more common in August. Yeah. I think because around here, I guess it gets a little too hot in August, so people are like trying to get out in July when it's just right. You know, plus the 4th of July is a good time to like start a vacation because you already have a day off. So even in the hotter parts of the US, people probably are taking off anyway. Oh, that was the other thing I was thinking about. I didn't even have to save Scum, and I did one more bug catching contest on Saturday here in Pokemon Gold. And I finally got a Sunstone. I won with a Scyther. Because, you know, I got some like weird luck where the other 2 trainers just like didn't get very good catches. I think the 2nd place guy had a Venonat. Oh, but here we go, Sailor Carp. Oh, here we go. Gyarados! I really like Gyarados. I'm not crazy about the sprite in Gold. I think the silver sprite is better for Gyarados. Something about the like the sort of the donut shape that it's making is like kind of funky. Okay, Gyarados is far down the list. Where are you? There you go, 130. Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon. They say that during past wars, Gyarados would appear and leave blazing ruins in its wake. Wow, that is atrocious. And 21 feet long, 500 pounds. That's a big fish. It's very like, but you know, it's very like Chinese kind of serpent dragon style, isn't it? Weird shrimp sea serpent. Oh yeah, a little bit. Oh wait. But Sailor Carp has come of age. She has reached her true form with Bite, Splash, and Tackle. Anyway. Cool. But yeah, I got the 2nd Sunstone I need, so yeah, at least it has Bite. I got the 2nd Sunstone, so let's go, let's actually get the Spearow. Spearow's gonna be in the first box. But I need to get it up to like level 37 or something to learn Drill Peck. So I think we should just go to the Elite Four. So we're going to do a surprise Elite Four one. Or Gladius, that's it. Gladius the Spiro. And we're going to get Ginger to help out with the gym. Hey, Mavrinthia, welcome. How's it going? Okay, Rebuff can hang out. Oh, and Conifer, actually. I could do the same trick I did last time. I'm gonna get Ginger and Carrie. Gladius the Severo. Oh, it could. You're right. Darius would have been a good name for Pidgey. I don't really know where Gladius comes from exactly. I think it's the Latin word for sword. Gladius. Because I named. I made a pun name out of. Whoops. I made a pun name out of my Spiro in Pokemon Red and Blue, where I named him Hal Bird. So like B-I-R-D. And I couldn't think of a good name for this one. I want to say like there's some famous like version of the Bible in Latin where somebody mixed up the words Gladius and Gradius. They like mixed up the L and the R. So like instead of saying, like, Jesus is supposed to be saying, like, I come in peace, but instead he says, I come with a sword, because they got the word wrong. And it's like, oh, that changes the meaning a lot. Are you sure that's what you want to say? Wait, do we have to fight? Oh, we do. We have to fight the rival. I forget. I keep forgetting that. Well, he's kind of a pushover, even if we only use Ginger. Yeah, Gradius is really supposed to be Gladius. Oh, like Gradius, like the Japanese game series. Yeah, it's because I guess whoever localized it didn't understand the word they were going with. Makes you wonder who was in charge of that localization. You don't know what a Darius is. Well, Darius is Darius was like, Darius the First was a king of ancient Persia, I think. He was a famous one. I forget where I learned that. But I learned about it. I learned a little bit about him a long time ago. Or, actually, I don't know what's the correct, because like Persia, like so-called ancient Persia is like the same as ancient Iran. Like Iran is in the place where Persia was described to have been, and kind of is derived from the culture, sort of. I don't know. The way I hear it, people refer to the ancient region as Persia still, and like that's okay, even though, I don't know. It's one of those like weird historical things. Oh, Ginger time. Ginger versus Ginger. It's like spy versus spy. Which I know by name and appearance only. Well, Gladius is getting... Maybe we don't have to go to the Elite Four to get Gladius to level 30. Oh, actually, we probably do. Oh, oops, why did I do this? Why did I do this to myself? Oh well, let's try it. Uh-oh. Ginger, are you gonna be okay? Alakazam has a really strong psychic. Oh, he's okay. He's okay! Dang. Ginger's kind of broken. Okay, yeah, no, we should go through the Elite Four. It'll be a little faster with all these animations off. But, I don't want to say that I'm getting... that I'm, like, getting tired of Pokemon, but I am eager to, like, finish the challenge in a way, to, like, get the variety that comes with streaming a different game. Maybe over the... You know what? I think I'll probably bring my Game Boy with me over... Because I'm taking vacation next week. Maybe I'll bring my Game Boy with me and I can, like, get all the Pokemon up to, like, within one level of evolving so that when I come back, we can just kind of, like, bop them up one level each. That would be nice. Like, I have to remember to bring my batteries with me. Yeah, it's true. It's... What? I'm on like 30 something. No, I've passed 40 streams. I've done like 40 streams so far, which I think is longer than the blue and red one. Yeah, you get why I'd want a bit of a change after all this time. It's true. It's also because, like, maybe I think it wouldn't bother me if I were a better, like, improviser. If I could just sort of, like, talk about nothing on stream. But it's a bit of a bigger effort. I need the crutch of the game in the background. Will being really boring. Most forgettable Elite Four. Even though he's dressed like Robin from Batman. Yeah, I honestly didn't think it would... Honestly didn't think I would be still playing this, like, in July. Like, I kind of thought that I would be able to complete the thing in, like, a similar amount of time to Red and Blue Challenge. But I think I've also had less free time. And I think with the Red and Blue Challenge, I spent a lot more of my free time, like, leveling up off stream, and I haven't done that yet. But I would like to do that. I'd like to do that more. Because we still have to play Crystal to get Celebi. And that's going to be its own thing. Oh, look at Slowbro. He's so happy to see us. He wants to give us a big ol' hug. Yeah, normally we could just let Gladius evolve, but I want him to learn, oops. I want him to learn, Drill Peck first, because I think I laid this out last time. Part of my plans for Crystal is to, like, beeline for Goldenrod, and then we train up, we breed Pokemon from, like, this game into eggs so that we can use them without worrying about the level cap in Crystal. But basically to be able to use all these Pokemon that you don't normally get early, like a Skarmory and a Houndour and stuff. It'll be kind of an emo team, I guess. But I won't disparage the emo community. Far be it from me. Oh, if there's a Seviper, you name it Vic Viper. That is a good name. The classic spaceship. I guess you could name like an Ekans or an Arbok Vic Viper as well if you wanted. Or you could just name it Vic. And be like, huh, get it? Vic the Viper? I love Venomoth's cry is like, ta-da, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Like, hooray. Yeah, you like Shemutz, yeah. It's funny, I think the only shmup I really played was a long time ago as a kid. Is this Game Boy Color game called Project S11. And I think it was like crazy difficult. Because like how much can you like, how much space can you provide to move around on such a little Game Boy screen? But it also had great music. Or what I think is great music anyway. Yeah, I think I tried Ikaruga on recently. That was really difficult. Like, shmups are a game genre that I would like to try, but I don't know if I can like process. I don't know if I can process and follow it. It'd be fun to try Project S11 again on stream, just for nostalgia, though. Oh right. Should I be healing up? Gengar? Nah. Brought all these mystery berries in case we need stuff, but I think Gengar, like, doesn't actually need any, like, healing or, like, attack recovery because he just sweeps so strong. I think I tried a lot of the old, like, Gladius and is it Salamander, I think is one of them? Nemesis. A lot of those old games have great music too. Like, I've tried playing some of them in emulators once or twice, and they really, and I like overwhelmed like really fast. Oh, Salamander's pre-Gradius. Oh. They even have an anime. I didn't know that. Was it a good anime? Within like the realm of like anime that, you know, because anime can be problematic too. Oh, it's almost all of the time. Oh, poor Onyx doesn't even have good amount of XP. Not enough to level up Gladius. It's hard to say. Trying to put a story to a shmup, yeah. Yeah, I mean, arguably, that should leave you a lot of room, but maybe it's too much room, like asking somebody to do a blank like to draw something on a blank canvas. It's like running up to a comedian and asking them to do a joke. And it's like, just like out of context, out of nowhere. It's also from the 80s, early 90s. Yeah, that's true. There's a certain level of problematicism to expect from that time period. I mean, like, I could arguably imagine doing like a, it does have a character named Lord British. Oh, is that where that comes from? I think I've heard of Lord British before, but I don't know in what context. Lord British. Has commissioned the Vipers. The Salamander. Wait, is Salamander the good guy? I don't know. Salamander sounds like a bad guy. Maybe is Salamander the villain of Salamander? No, Gladius, you don't get to evolve yet. It's not time. I feel like some other anime like Gundam or Macross, Michael Cross. I feel like some of those have like you could do a story like those in like the setting of a shmup, because it's like I think the only real constraint with a shmup is that like you're a ship, at least with Salamander and Gradius and those kind of shmups, you're like a spaceship getting shot at by weird alien stuff. Or like enemy spaceships or whatever. It's like it shouldn't be too hard to come up with a story for that. It's almost like trying to come up with a story for Contra or something. It'd be kind of, probably be kind of like thick-headed. In that case, like schlock, like kind of familiar kind of schlocky stuff. Good job, Roasted Crickets. You didn't even need Swift, because you didn't get a single sand attack in your eyes. And now we can switch back to Gengar. Yeah, I keep fixating on that Lord British. What the hell? What kind of character is that? I don't even almost... I don't know. In a weird way, it makes me think of English Bob as just a name. As a character from Unforgiven. It's kind of a mixed... I don't know. It's a movie that has interesting moments, but it's otherwise, like, got typical kind of problems that you would get from any Clint Eastwood movie, I guess. Oh, Lord British is a blonde pretty boy. Really? I would have... It sounds to me like he should be a Lord British sounds more like a, what you call it? Like a... You know, like a British imperialist, and he's like the villain. He's wearing the, like, pith helmet or whatever. And the like khaki, you know, uniform. He's got like a whip in one hand, or a riding crop in one hand, and a big bushy mustache. Lord British has arrived, and he has decreed that all of you will do all of the house chores for him now. And then the anime is about a revolt against Lord British. Oh boy, this is a reference nobody's gonna get. It's almost like Lord British would be such a... He'd be such a character in, like, the Box Push cartoon that I made up. Oh no, King Capital is going nationwide, is going international. He's recruited Lord British to help conquer the world with money. Geez, Gladius needs 10 more levels to get Drill Peck. Maybe we'll level up somebody else after this. I don't know, is Lord British the kind of guy... Is he the kind of character who's the, like, the rivals to friends guy? I feel like that's gotta be that kind of character, right? Because it's like, if they make an anime character a blonde pretty boy, but he's like disagreeable or villainous at the start, like he has to turn good because the fans like him too much. He's kind of a rival? Okay. I realize that I don't know anime well enough to like make a comparison point. Oh, he's good from the start, but his rivals are heroes. Oh, okay. Like, friendly rival? He's kind of like a Gary Oak. Or like a Tuxedo Mask or something. No, wait, I did the wrong one. Uh-oh. Okay, Gengar, maybe he'll use a Hyper Beam for some reason. For, like, no reason. Oh, crap. Okay, well, that's bad. Oh, Thunder, huh? I don't think that's gonna knock out Gengar. There's a crit. Okay, well, here's what we do. We have full restores for this. For, like, misclicks. For the misclick contingency. Okay, and he missed his Thunder. That's good, that's good. So now we'll do the actual move I wanted to do. Oof, close call, close call. That burn did a lot of damage. Does it do like 1/8 of its health every turn? That's crazy. I thought it was only 1/16. Yeah. I wonder if the Salamander has such good music because of the anime, or if it's the other way around. Because I think... Isn't it also, like, called Nemesis 3? Like, it's actually... like, the game is a sequel to Nemesis series, but... they, like, kind of tied it into... They called it Salamander to make it... I don't know. I am postulating. I have no prior knowledge of this. I'm, like, uninformed. I gotta say, I feel a little bit bad spending so much time on Gengar. He's actually gonna be higher leveled. He's almost gonna be higher leveled than any of my, like, core party members. Like, Conifer is level 60 right now. But at the same time, Gengar, I do like Gengar as a Pokemon, so, like... It's not that, it's pretty good. One reason I feel bad is that we're gonna eventually battle Red, and I do wanna... and I'm gonna try and use my core team, more or less, to do that. That's fine. Oh, he's 166. Gengar's trying to make the mark of the beast. Okay. Yeah, let's go. I think we can try and fight the, we can go to the trainer house and maybe get Gladius some more levels. I think that'd be smart. Kind of rubs me the wrong way that the, like, one woman in the room is the one that's making everybody uncomfortable and annoyed. Like, Professor Oak comes up and you're like, oh, I'm so glad to talk to you, Professor Oak, and Lance is like, you did such a great job, and then Mary is like, I want to have an interview, and you're like, girl, get away. It's almost like Lance is like, dudes rock, peace, and it's like, oh, dude, you can't do that. You don't get to do that. Women always talking. Yeah, exactly. Women always talking all the time. Am I right? She has a freaking talk show. No respect for the press. I mean, well, they say that. These days, not much respect for American press anyway. Like, I'm not going to show much respect for certain organizations, let's say. But other ones are doing a very good job. And Carrie, she did something. I feel like Carrie should be a killer combo, like a killer type combo, but like a Lantern. A Lantern, I guess, is just not especially strong, or can't learn a lot of good moves, I guess. Hey, Dancing Togepi! And Elekid. See, they knew Elekid was one of the best. They put Elekid in there because they knew it was one of the best designs. Best new designs. Elekid is cute like the little fire alligator from I think Scarlet and Violet. Is that the one that had the little crocodile guy? He, like, lights an apple on fire and eats it. Actually, wait. Oh, I skipped teaching Gladius Pursuit. I was gonna wonder if maybe it makes more sense to. Oh no, he's got bad attacks. Never mind. I was gonna wonder out loud if it's better to maybe just like find Pokemon Gladius can fight on its own, or to keep using the experience share. I think it's better to use the experience share. It's funny, Elekid has a plug on its head. Yeah, like imagining him as plugged into the wall outlet, just hanging there, looking at the floor. Mondays, am I right? Mondays for Elekid. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's comfortable. Maybe it's a comfortable position. I kind of imagine it being tall enough to stand up, but like bent over at the waist so that he's plugged in the wall. It just sort of like, yup. I'm a little low on energy, so I'm just sort of charging up right now. It wasn't strong enough. Oh, I did Fire Punch, that's why. I keep forgetting Gengar's Ice Punch is actually stronger because he's got the Never Melt Ice. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It's almost... Elekid almost... it reminds me of, Robo? What is it called? There's a game with the little... I think it's a GameCube game. With a little, like, robot guy who's he carries around his plug. He doesn't have the plug on his head, he carries it around. And you have to, like, plug in to recharge yourself. I think there was a 3DS game where they, like, have you go around and, like, use the camera to, like, take photos of, like, a shape. Chibi Robo, that's it. Thank you, man. Never did it. Oh yeah, Carrie can fight this one. Yeah, Chibi Robo always sent it was like one of those like weird, like it was it was one of those games that I knew more because there was a trophy in Smash Brothers for it than the actual game, because I never played it. But I got the DS one and I kind of want to try it out. I know one of the complaints is that like you run out of charge so often that it can be kind of annoying to have to find a wall outlet. Yeah, you never played Chibi Robo either? I want to give it a try, though. Maybe I'll probably do that over the break, because, you know, 3DS is an easy system to bring with you on a trip. I'm going to bring in that in my Switch, for sure. And funny enough, I'll probably be playing the 3DS more, because I don't have a lot on my Switch. Oh, gee. Should we just do the plateau again? Let's just do the plateau again, why not? I feel like I'm gonna get more levels... more levels faster for my guy Gladius than if I just, like, run around the grass. Maybe not, I don't know. We spent, like... I want to say we spent, like, 35 minutes on the Elite Four. You know what? Let's just go to the grass. I think it'll be fast. It'll probably be fast. Oh, you need to get your charging port repaired on your 3DS? Oh, that's a shame. Yeah. I think I've been lucky enough that all of my old hardware hasn't broken yet, but I am worried about that. I think that it would be really nice to find a registry of like every old video game console, or every existing video game console, I guess, and like a catalog of all the parts that are likely to fail and how to get them fixed. Like, you know, you should get some of these capacitors for the N64 because these ones tend to explode or whatever. You know, stuff like that. Because, at least for now, there are a lot of parts. There are a lot of consoles for parts floating around that can probably get you by. But then, like, at some point, you're gonna, like, need people to make new ones or something, or to follow things. Oh yeah, there's iFixit. Yeah, I don't know if iFixit has, like, the detail I would be looking for. Yeah. Because I think what I would want to see is I would want to see like a really detailed listing that includes something that like that covers like per system, like what things to look out for in the future. But they do have very good teardowns. iFixit. They actually, I learned much to my shock that my old phone, is like the worst. It has the worst rating on iFixit for repairability because it's just that difficult. It's so difficult to repair that they're like, yeah, you probably just like won't be able to get it fixed anywhere. Because it's like you have to use all the tricks, and then there are pitfalls of like, it's like you have to use a heat gun to like remove the glue, and then there's also like, or not a heat gun because that would damage the components, but like all sorts of special stuff. Let's put carry in the box. Because we need rebuff. Here we go, rebuff. But you can repair it yourself with the charging ports. Are cheap, but it's scary to weld without experience. Yeah, for solder. I think solder is the word you're looking for, maybe. I really sympathize with that. I've done a little bit of soldering before, like for fun or whatever. I think, right? Like soldering is specifically like with electronics. And you have like the soldering iron and stuff. I think welding is typically like larger pieces of metal. But yeah, soldering, like my dad is good at soldering. Oh, could I spell it? Oh yeah, S-O-L-D-E-R? Yeah, Maverinthia, you got it. I think the if you turn on the captions, I think they're getting it the correct spelling as well. Yeah, because you have solder as a verb, solder, soldering. A soldering iron is the tool you use, and then solder itself as a noun is the like metal, is the like material that you use to like actually, I don't know. It's like one of I don't know. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those English words not pronounced how it's spelled. Although I think it's one of those words that used to be like in very ancient English or like Middle English or something. I imagine that people used to actually pronounce the D, or like the D indicated some sort of pronunciation, like solder. I guess it's the L really that you don't pronounce, but like so. Because I think without the L, I don't know. The way that I've always thought about English words is that silent letters inform vowel pronunciation. So like solder without the L would be soder. S-O-D-E-R would be, like, I would say that soder. But if it's supposed to be solder, like the kind of long O, then the L kind of does that. You could also, I think it would be more, like, people might more easily recognize, like, S-A-W-D-E-R, but... Oh, it's Old French. Oh, I should have known it was the French. They're always messing up English. They messed it up with souder or soudure. Ah. But somebody put an L in there. I know for a fact, so this is a funny fact, a funny, frustrating fact about English. A bunch of academics in, like, the 19th century, I think, deliberately respelled a bunch of English words to, like, to better connect to their, like, Greek and Latin roots or whatever. And they were, like, kind of wrong, I think, about those connections, but also they, like, forcibly respelled. That's why, like, enough is spelled the way it is because they kind of deliberately, that's one of the examples anyway. They, like, deliberately respelled it for, like, a dictionary or something. Oh, it's from Latin for solidus. No. Solidus. Metal Gear. Anyway. Oh, in Spanish, soldar means both. Weld and solder. Yeah. Yeah, languages are hard. Because, like, well, like, it's basically the same idea. I think in English, we only use welding for, like, larger projects, and, like, solder is specific because of, for whatever reason. It's specific, I think, because the material, the, like, wiry metal that you feed into the soldering iron to, like, fuse the connection together is called solder. It's weird, because I think... Do they also use the word solder for welding, for like spot welding, or do they have something else? Because I think you also have like a bonding agent for welding, but maybe they use a different material. It's not incorrect though. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say too, Mav. Is that like, it makes sense to call it welding. It just sounds like it kind of stands out. Yeah. Yeah, I hope I was polite about it. It's very easy to be like, there's something about language, it's very easy to be like all high and mighty, but it's like, this is difficult stuff. I know from like trying to learn a couple different languages. Mostly from like trying and like never really learning French. Okay, we weren't being condescending. Yeah, you gotta blame the French. Okay, that's good to hear. But on the flip side of at least English being a difficult language, I do find the etymology really fascinating. To like dig back through where words come from and like why things are spelled weird. Because, you know, even in the time of Shakespeare, people were spelling like E-N-U-F for enough, but it's since changed. You just wanted to be so like French had added a bunch of unnecessary words to English. Yeah, solder is probably one of them. Yeah, maybe. I wonder where the history of that word in English comes from though, because like the Norman invasion was a long time before electronics. I'm not even sure if it's like English wanting to be like the French so much as it was that the French took over and became the ruling class in England. Oh, it's Middle English from the Old French soudure, from the verb souder, souder. Middle English. I wonder what they were. I gotta wonder where they were using the word solder, soudure, in Middle English. Like maybe was there like fine metalwork? Oh, you know what? Maybe they were using for like stained glass. Because you would have to do some like fusing of the metal framework that holds the glass pieces in between, maybe. Because like solder, like in the modern usage, solder is like the very detailed, you know, welding work with this specific thing. And it just, I have to wonder like what other kind of metal work was going on in Middle English, in time of Middle Ages. Well, Middle English is not exactly Middle Ages, but related, I suppose. Wait, did it just turn? Oh, I thought it just turned night in game. It's almost time to turn night. But the game is like somehow like a minute or so behind the intended time that I set. Yeah, true, in the Industrial Revolution there's a lot of metal and everything, especially, yeah, even lead, especially lead, I would say. But I think this Middle English would have been before that, even. Oh look, it's nightfall. And Gladius is a few levels away. We'll keep leveling up Gladius as we go. Oh, Gladius is a girl, even. How did I forget that? Oops. So actually, I've been wasting my time trying to level her up to learn Drill Peck because my Skarmory is a girl, and they can't breed together to make a Skarmory that knows Drill Peck, so, whatever. Join me after the break. Enjoy the music while I go on a break and, contemplate my, big mistake here. Well, actually, I could get a Ditto, and then if we get a boy, Spearow, it'll know Drill Peck, so it'll be fine, maybe. But it's like a 50-50, I think, with Spearows. Anyway. Yeah, I'll see y'all soon, too. Alright, I'm back. Also, I looked up Lord British from Salamander, and he does not look anything like I would have guessed. I never would have guessed. But he certainly is a pretty boy. Also, we can, it looks like Doduo learns Drill Peck earlier than Spearow does at a lower level, so I think I'll use Doduo to breed a Skarmory instead. Assuming that I have a male Doduo, because I actually don't remember. I don't remember which gender our Doduo is. I think I'll go find out, though. If I'm unlucky, it'll be so high level that it, like, doesn't know Drill Peck somehow. Which is exactly my kind of luck. Sneasel. He's also cute. But we gotta return it. Get out of here. All these dark emo Pokemon. Drill Peck is what puts the fear in Fearow. Oh, it's true. Puts the fear in the name Fearow. And Drio in the name Dodrio. That doesn't mean anything. Come on, Gladius. How many more do you need? So yeah, I think we're going to be leveling up our Doduo after this one. After we get Gladius one more level. 1555. That's a lot. Oops. I wonder if maybe we could headbutt a tree. I don't think any trees around here will actually drop like level 44s though. Yeah, I want to say that I think I picked Dodrio as like my preferred bird Pokemon, not bug Pokemon. Dodrio, the bug Pokemon. What's this weird new type that they've got? But I think I picked Dodrio as my... It's always a toss-up in first generation for me between Dodrio and Fearow. Because Dodrio's kind of silly. And Fearow is pretty cool. It's hard choice. Because they're both pretty strong. I imagine one of them is probably a little better. But I don't remember the stats. Little Tangela. Poor little Tangela couldn't stand up to a Dodrio, though. Little grass fella. Okay, Gladius, I'm sorry for holding you back all this time. All this time you should have evolved. Yeah, this Fearow kind of has like a funny looking crest. Wonder what kind of bird if it's meant to be like a specific bird. Maybe not. Not all Pokemon are like specific animals. Fearow, the beak Pokemon. It shoots itself suddenly high into the sky, then plummets down in one fell swoop to strike its prey. Something feels weird about the grammar here. It shoots itself suddenly high. I think that's like a... I think they did it for the line break, but I think that's like a... what is it? There's a term for it, but it's like breaking the infinitive or something like that. No, it's not that. It's not that, but like... Maybe that is correct. Sometimes correct English grammar like looks and sounds wrong, but it's actually fine. It suddenly shoots itself high in the sky, maybe. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Is like switching around the adjective or adverb, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to think about it too much because I'll get like caught up in it. Okay, now I gotta check my listing and be like, where the heck is? Oh, it's supposed to be in this one, I think, the first box. Yes. Firo goes into first box. And Dodrio is a few boxes down. Oh yeah, I forgot to take the thing off of him. Wait. I forgot to take... Sorry, Gladius, I forgot to take the experience share back. She just likes that experience share so much. Serby says Firo's a combo of all sorts of terror birds. They use the word terror birds? That's a word I haven't heard. That's a term I haven't heard. Oh yeah, sometimes the translators of these old games have to fight with the limitations. More than the language. I mean, also, Pokemon was designed for Japanese where, like, line breaks kind of don't matter, apparently, I think. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like... Oh, you use the term terror birds for any birds that will murder you. That's fair. It's a good... I like it. It's just one I haven't heard before. Yeah, I was thinking the, on language in old games. With Pokemon in particular, I'm pretty sure that, it's like... that line breaks don't matter. So, like, in Japan, in the Japanese version of this game, like, they would just go to the end of the line and it would start, like, with the next character. And it would just keep, like, the word rap would flow. So its original name, Firo's original name was Oni Drill. Oh, that actually sounds familiar. Yeah, Oni being a specific Japanese demon. And the drill, of course, because it's drill. It drills its beak. Yes. Oh. How do you pronounce that? Forest racids. Racids? Forest racists? Forest racids. Colloquially known as terror birds. An extinct family of large carnivores. Some of the largest apex predators in South America during the Cenozoic. Ah. It does sound like... Terror bird does sound... I think maybe because the dinosaur means terror lizard. Terror bird does sound very much like a... like prehistory... ancient animal that has like long been extinct. That makes sense, yeah. I guess we're like the... mostly flightless birds. I guess, like, with that, maybe that includes one of that, like some pteranodons or something? Or no, those are technically reptiles? I forget how that works. Oh, right, yeah, they look like a giant dodo. This one of the famous ones. They always have gray feathers in paleo art. Which, paleo art is a term that I learned like a few years ago, and I really love it as a term. Yeah, theropods are the, like, T-Rex raptor birds. Bird/dino, bird dinos. Sorry, I inserted a slash where there's no slash. T-Rex/raptor bird dinos, yeah. You like quoting the page of a person. Oh, yeah. Attributed to Wikipedia once said... It's not entirely untrue, I suppose. On some level, some person did make that decision there. Let's see. Doduo takes a while to evolve, doesn't it? 31. Okay. So Doduo is going to try to evolve every step of the way, but we only need to get Ghidorah to... Or wait, is Ghidorah also a girl? I think she might be. Hang on. We only need to get her one level to evolve, but if she's a girl. But if she's a boy, then we want to keep... Yeah, Ghidorah's a girl too. That's okay. That means that this will be a quick leveling. I just need to find myself a boy doduo to train. Because the fewer steps you need to do in egg breeding and Pokemon breeding and eggs, the better. Boy do. Yeah, I need to find a doughboy do. Doughboyo. A doughboyo. I found it. I wonder if the heads are separate. I think with Executor, they said that like the 3 heads always get along. But I feel like the Dodrio Pokédex entries always talk about them bickering and fighting amongst themselves. Makes you wonder what if like one of them... What if they had like fundamentally different... Something fundamentally different between them that was like they couldn't resolve. That would be really terrible. It would be a really miserable existence. They're Pokemon though, so probably not. That almost sounds like more like a Digimon thing. Like a multi-headed Digimon where one of them is a boy and one is a girl and they like can't agree on anything or whatever. Because this is the early 2000s and that's the way that children's TV worked. Hey, it's Ghidorah! She's reached her final form. Alright, let's read that entry and hope that it's not weird or sad, like some of these Pokédex entries have been. Where are you? There you are. Dodrio, the triple bird Pokémon. It collects data and plans 3 times as wisely, but it may think too much and become immobilized. Okay, that one's just wacky. As Wikidex once said, the 3 heads of the Dodrio each have a different brain. Oh. They may or may not get along. That's weird. I think, for whatever reason, my first thought on Dodrios having, like each head of the Dodrio being different is like... what if one of them was trans? Or like queer and the other ones were not? That would create a lot of friction. And like, I don't know that you could separate Dodrio into like 2 different ones. Do like a head transplant to another Dodrio that gets along. Anyway, let's get Tyrogue. We're gonna level up Tyrogue next. Right. I know which box you live in. You live down here. It's the life they've got to live. If that happens, then I think Pokemon would never consider such a thing. But if it did happen, maybe they could be like agender then. Could be non-binary. Or Pokemon just don't think about gender like humans do. That's true. I think animals probably don't think about gender the way we do. And Pokemon are kind of animal-like. Hey, look, it's Oscar. So, I'm gonna do the difficult task. Oh, maybe not too difficult. I'm gonna do the difficult task of balancing Oscar's attack and defense before he hits level 20. Hopefully we can, like, actually get him to, become a Hitmon top, because I think that's the easier one to do first. Yeah. I think you're right, Mav. Probably Pokemon are a little more pragmatic. I guess they oh wait, I think I need to heal up Conifer, actually. Did I do that? I imagine Pokemon only have to think about gender when it comes to breeding. Well, according to Sapphire, apparently the heads... Oh, is that a Pokédex entry? Should I read it as the Pokédex? Apparently, heads aren't the only parts of the body that Dodrio has 3 of. It has 3 sets of hearts and lungs as well, so it is capable of running long distances without rest. Ah. Did Ruby and Sapphire have different Pokédex entries, or is that the same one? Because I feel like I remember that entry. And I only have ever played Ruby. Yeah, they had the same one? Yeah. I think Gold and Silver may be the only time they did it different. Dodrio is just sure is a well-adapted animal and high maintenance. Yeah. I mean, like the Pokemon Gold Dex just said, if they think too much, they'll kind of like paralyze themselves, like choice paralysis. Klingon bird. Oh yeah. I don't quite get the reference. Is that something that Klingons say about themselves? Something Shakespeare in the original Klingon. I know Star Trek stuff. Oh, Klingons have redundant organs. Oh. I feel like I did know that. I'm not even a Trekkie, but I've heard that before. Yeah. Oh, they only have 2 hearts and 2 lungs. Well, two sets of lungs. I'm sure they've made some remark about Picard, because he had to get his heart replaced by a mechanical one, I think. How many hearts did I think the Doctor had like 4, like from Doctor Who. How many hearts do Time Lords have? They have a lot. They have a lot of organs for some reason. Was it just 2? Okay. I thought he had 4 hearts. Maybe I'm confusing myself with like cow stomach chambers. It's one of those funny things where it's so easy to say that a cow has 4 stomachs, but it's more like chambers. Yeah. Oh wow, you knew you knew all 4 chambers offhand, huh? Oh, Oscar. Welcome to the chat. Oh, hang on. Wait. Okay, Oscar has a little bit more. I think Oscar's only like 1 point ahead or behind. Fence is like 1 point behind, so that's good. Yeah, unfortunately. Abomasum. Oddly not far off from Abomasnow, a Pokemon. So it's not, so it all ties back in. It's all related. We've come full circle. From Dodrio to Klingons and Doctor Who back to Pokemon via cow anatomy. It's a stretch. But we are here. And hey, Ponyta is a pony, and that's kind of like a cow. Not really. I imagine that's a good way to make a biologist angry. You're like, oh, horses are like cows, aren't they? You're like, ugh, I mean, kind of, but... A Violet Pokédex entry says that one of the Dodrio heads has a thicker neck, and it's usually the leader of the body. Oh, it's like the silverback gorilla of the Dodrio heads. Ungulates. Like both ponies and cows might be ungulates. Is that the like chewing cud thing? to like better process their food. Is that what that meant? Dojo has a high mutagenic load. Oh, for all 3 heads? For sure. Gotta eat a lot. I mean, I guess each head... Oh, they'd have to get more kills than other, like, single-headed animals, wouldn't they? Because, like, each head probably eats separately. Or maybe one of the heads... I guess the leader head gets, like, the first choice. It's, like, the choice cut on the, like, null tank. Or whatever they eat. I don't know. What do ostriches eat? I imagine Dodrio has a similar diet to ostriches and emus. They eat, like, ground... They eat, like, grubs or something out of the ground. Oh no, self-correction, because a correct guess that cows and ponies are both ungulates. No worries, no worries. Your ego is showing. Weird, Rapidash... I guess Rapidash is a unicorn. I guess, is Ponyta meant to be, like... Despite being called Ponyta, because that's just, like, Anglicization of... English translation of, like, whatever the Japanese word is. I guess Ponyta is always meant to be kind of a baby unicorn that just hasn't grown a horn yet. But I wonder if Pokemon had been created today instead of made ages ago. I wonder if they would have made only the boy Rapidashes have a horn? Or, like, if the horn was like a... sexual dimorphism characteristic? Oh, Ponyta is also just Ponyta in Japanese. Okay. Oh, that's right, it could also be a Kirin, the, like, lightning spirit creature. Yeah. Yeah, lightning, at least in Japan, yeah, lightning and fire are similar, like, in kind of the Japanese, kind of, like, they can be kind of conflated. Yeah. They could have really gone the extra mile and given Rapidash a long neck, and then they would really, it would embody the Kirin in multiple ways. Oh, you know what, they should have had, they should have had an electric, like, Eulolan, Ponyta, and Rapidash. That would have been a little clever thing. I don't know why they didn't do that. They had Ice Vulpix, but no electric Rapidash. Fire and lightning are both superheated matter. That is true. Kind of approaching a plasma state. Kind of. Temporary plasma. Oh, they have a Galarian Rapidash. Wait, what does that look like? Also, Oscar is 1 level from evolving, so I'm gonna have to make some changes here. Oh, wait, it's a fairy type, isn't it? Oh, that's right. Yeah, it looks like a My Little Pony. That's what I was gonna say, too. Oh, horses that pull Helios's carriage. Oh. Yeah. I hadn't thought of that either. Pokemon making Greek references. Okay, let's, okay, I'm gonna save. Yeah, Diamond and Pearl has the sexual dimorphism. I know the only one that I can remember off the top of my head is Pikachu's tail being different. But I know there's a bunch. They added a bunch of dimorphous characteristics. Ooh, what a mouthful. But yeah, actually, let's check on Oscura. Okay, Oscura, which stat do you need to be balanced out here? Attack. I need to find protein. Maybe we have some. You're sad they didn't delve deeper into the subject? I mean, fair's fair if, like, every Pokemon had different sexual characteristics. Well, let me rephrase that. If every Pokemon had characteristics that differentiated their sex, that would mean double the model making that you have to do, and Pokemon already, like, they already have a massive problem with the, like, quantity that they have to fit into these games. So I can't blame them for, like, making only some Pokemon have different characteristics. Apart from the ones introduced in 4th gen, there are very little dimorphism. Oh, maybe they just don't have very much at all, do they? Well, Alakazam has different whisker lengths, really? Wow, that's an odd level of detail. It kind of makes sense, though, I guess. Female Alakazams just don't grow as much hair for some reason, or don't grow as much mustache. Oinkologne. Man, I don't know modern Pokemon at all. I'm like, are you just making that up? Oinkologne. Okay, oh, you know what the smart thing to do? The smart thing to do would be to use a rare candy so that we don't get any, like, EVs. But I'm not gonna be, but I'm saving those candies for Dragonair and Pupitar, so. Oh, the hippos also have dimorphism? Meowstic, Indeedee, and the like. Ah. See, this is where, like, my Pokemon knowledge goes out the window, because I don't recognize any of them. Or I think I've heard of Meowstic. And I don't remember what... I know I've seen the... Oh, wait, his attack is too high now. Uh-oh. Wait, how did that happen? Hang on, let me check. Maybe we can get... No, he'll probably evolve. I gotta go... Okay, let's go balance out his stats a little more. Hippowdon. Oh. There's quite an Arceus to find a specific gender of hippo. Yeah, that would be really hard if they don't have distinct characteristics. So I'd hope that they do for that sake. Because I'm hoping to play Arceus someday. I have a copy that I just haven't touched yet. Okay, this iron, I'm hoping this iron does only 1 point. Give me 1 point of defense on Oscar. I might be stuck in a situation where, like, I can't actually balance out his stats. Aw, dang it! Really? Huh. It's always going to give us like 2 points in each, I think. That's a problem. Oh, let's reset here. Oh yeah, Salazzle is a case where it's only female. Yeah, there are a few like that. I think 3rd gen introduced, like... I mean, there's some Pokemon that are only male or female in this. But I know 3rd gen introduced, like, the Ralts evolution? I forget what it's called. It turns into, like, ultimately, like, the lady in a dress kind of Pokemon. I don't remember what it's called. The lady in a dress that everybody likes a little bit too much. Gallade. Gallade? That's the male one. Gardevoir? Is that who I'm thinking of? Yeah. I guess they do split into 2 entirely different Pokemon, don't they? I don't know if they were both in 3rd gen, though. Oh, Gardevoir can be male. Oh. I didn't know that. Sorry. So, Oscar... you know what we can do? I know what we can do. I have an idea. Yeah, Gallade is male only and you need it. You use a Dawnstone. Oh my gosh. That's too complicated for me. Oh, Vespiquen is a female Combi. When a female Combi evolves. Combi's so cute. This is also a silly little guy. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and find... I have an idea. I'm going to try and get, like, the attack EVs that as much attack EVs as I can get and hope that... then when Oscar evolves, he gets attack up instead of like more attack up to balance out. We'll see. But I reloaded my save to undo buying all the like stat items. Yeah, the internet has done a good job making it seem that Gardevoir are female only. That's probably I know the it's like one of those things where like you just like you know about it whether you've encountered it or not, because people like it just sort of is in the ether of the internet. And so like yeah, I presume that like Gardevoir must be only female, but nope. It's just sort of like female presenting. Oh wait, why'd I do that? I meant to... Sorry. I was going to go to the, like, the route south of Victory Road because there are all these, like, Raticates and Dodrios and stuff. Like, you have a better chance of running into high attack stat Pokemon out here. Oh, and Gothitelle is another one. Gothitelle is another one that's been, like, kind of... Yeah, that's both male and female. And, of course, falls into that certain category of Pokemon with, like, Vaporeon. I know the memes. I know the copy pastas, much to my own dismay. Technically, you can only have a male Nidoking. Oh yeah, that's true. Like like the Nidoran boy line. But it's like, yeah... It's like that isn't like the split of one Pokemon into like two different ones. Yeah, I see what you mean. Sandslash has good attack, incidentally. Let's hope that we get EVs to split out Oscar's stats. Gosh, I don't know if this is gonna work. I think he'll evolve in the next battle. And he'll just be a Hitmonlee, I suppose. Getting a Hitmontop, I think, is going to be the most difficult thing in this whole game, because like I don't know how to balance out the stats properly if they just go up by like 2. But I kind of wish you combine the Nidos into one Pokemon instead of keeping them separate. Oh yeah, I guess they've been so faithful to like the Pokédex structure, they kind of can't. Wait, Hitmonchan, if it has higher defense? I thought higher attack was Hitmonchan. Well, I gotta get both of them anyway. It doesn't really matter. You know what? I'm gonna pay attention to his stats when he evolves, and if the stats are different... No, whatever. I'll live with whatever we get, and I'll have to do a lot of egg hatching. Really? Higher attack is Hitmonlee. I would not have guessed that. I guess because Hitmonchan is the boxer, and like boxers you block with your arms, so you have to have some defense, I guess. Maybe it has some moves that relate to that as well, I don't know. I really don't know the fighting type Pokemon. Nope, Oscar's attack is still low. So I'll just have to hatch a bunch of Tyrogues until we get one that's like even stats. I guess I'll do that over the break. Oh, here we go. He's leaning back. He's got that big Hitmonchan punch. Yeah, we got him on. I guess that's something I can go off of now, actually. If there's a Pokemon, if there's a Tyrogue that has like a difference of 2 points, then I can probably change it, and if it's only 1 point, then I'm stuck. Hitmonchan, the punching Pokemon. Its punches slice the air. However, it seems to need a short break after fighting for 3 minutes. Oh, alright. I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know what. Like, famous boxer who always has to take a break. It only looks like a steak. Oh, a little bit. Oh, like it's his head. It's got like ribs poking out. A leather case for tennis racket. Oh, wow. Yeah, Hitmonlee's... I always thought Hitmonlee's head looked kind of... Or Hitmonchan's... I always thought that Hitmonchan's head looked like a like a baseball glove. Somebody say that already? Oh, 3 minutes is a boxing round. Of course. Oh. See, I just don't know anything about boxing. I've even seen Rocky before. I don't know. Oh, you know, I'm boxing because I had more defense than attack. And I can't sing a dance. Oh, it's based on the Punch-Out that you've seen. No, but you said that sounds right. 3 minutes for a boxing round. Oh, you boxed for a while. You left 1-0 because you need your brain intact. Smart. You got out of there just in time. But you know what? I never finished my thought on reorganizing the boxes. Because of how clunky this interface is, it took me over an hour. After I had figured out which Pokemon go in which box, actually moving them all around took over an hour. It's crazy. That's how long it took me to move every Pokemon into, like, the right box for their number. Oh, and training 10 to 12 hours a week is lame when your heart is not even in it. Oof. Yeah, that sounds rough. It's like... I can't speak to that discipline, but, like, the amount of practice that goes into music, I think that's similar. Like, if you can't muster up the wherewithal to, like, be interested in whatever it is, sometimes 3 hours a day, wow. Yeah, like, if you can't muster up the strength to do, like, an hour of music practice a day, or at least half an hour, I think it's the same. It sounds like it's much the same thing. Where's my Ekans? Ekans. Oh wait, do I not have... I think I forgot to trade back my Ekans from when I was... doing all the Pokemon breeding. Okay, well, I guess let's do that now. Oh, you're getting a formal education. That sounds great. You're almost done with math. Yeah. That's a good attitude. Having a change of heart is positive. If you can take it, you get a direct indication if you like the path you might take. Okay. I'm gonna go grab my Pokemon Silver cartridge so we can get the Ekans back. Hang on. Sorry, while I set this all up. Oh yeah, it didn't really make sense because in the exam that decides what level class you start, you got the highest grade. But they're still kind of putting you through the paces, like the kind of more standard stuff that, like, you have to do. Yeah. I feel like I had something similar getting into college. They made me take some... Like, I got some advanced placement points or whatever. That was supposed to, like, let me skip some stuff that I didn't want to do, but then I, like, had to take... Still had to take, like, an entrance exam to, like, place me into the right things. It's weird, man. Well, like, our education systems are all over the place. I can only speak to the US, but it's, like, it's not great. It's not in a great state. Oops. Gosh, where the heck is... Sorry, I'm finding I'm finding the original Ekans that I'm supposed to have traded over. I was sure that I traded Cobra Queen. Is she just like not in there? Hang on. Maybe I didn't actually put her into the right box. Let me take a look. Oh, the grade that you'd be at would start later in the year, so you may as well do that level in the meantime. Yeah. Having a good outlook. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to poke through all the boxes. I must have put Cobra Queen in the wrong box. Oh, your final text is next week. Oh, congrats. Got the final hurdle not too far away. Sorry, this is going to be a little boring because I'm just... I can't believe this is missing. Got a missing Ekans here. Like, and I just... Well, you know what? I should look a little harder in Pokemon. I've got Pokemon Silver open, and I don't have... I'm pretty sure that I've traded out Pokemon, but maybe not. Let me check. It's like, where the heck would it be? Because I did remember to trade the Mareep back, Betty the Mareep. But then frickin' it's missing. No? Huh. I love how Mareep starts balding as it falls. Oh, as it ages. Yeah. Yeah, kind of. I didn't really think about it like that, but... That poor sheep just loses all of its fur. Where the heck? I've lost my Ekans. Where'd it go? Oh. Hang on. I think you're right, Mav. It might still be at the daycare. Ah, crap. I've got to, in Pokemon Silver, I'm like in the middle of an island. So I actually have to get a flying Pokemon out of the box. Oh wait, I have flying Pokemon. I have my inventory. My party is full of Pidgeys. Because, we're gonna have to do some trading. We're gonna have to do some trading eventually to do the trade evolutions. And I figure that's like the safest way to trade without like losing happiness on my Old team. Okay, here we go. Pidgey number 1 is gonna fly me back to Goldenrod. This is such a disaster. Y'all are just listening to the Pokemon Center music while the Pokemon box selection is up. Jeez, how long is it? Is it like, it's gonna be like level 40 something at the daycare right now. No, it's not at the daycare. The flip. Okay, well, you know what? Cobra Queen, I don't know what happened to her. I'm just gonna have to trade one. I have multiple Ekinses because of the, because of how this whole thing worked. I was sure that I traded Cobra Queen back. Because she was the mother of, I don't know. I think she was the first one. No, she wasn't the first one I caught. There's only one in here, and I know it's the Larvitar. Ivar, I forget what I called it. Itarian, there you are. Yeah. It's not in the stones box, I know it's not in there. Pokemon eugenics, no! No, we can't do, we're not doing Pokemon eugenics, no. It's just, it's breeding, it's okay. Yeah, no Cobra Queen, where'd she go? I'm gonna feel so dumb, I'm gonna like find her somewhere. But maybe you're right, maybe she's in the daycare here somehow? I don't think so, though. Let's go check. Oh, is she in red or blue? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure, like, there was no reason for me to trade her there. No, she ain't here. Well, I gotta trade a different Ekans then. We've got Serpentina, Serpento, and Cobra King. I guess Serpentina. But I will go check. Let's check Pokemon Blue and Red first. Just to be sure. Because I was doing trading back and forth from them a little bit, and maybe they got in there somehow. You know what, I'll fly... Let's fly down to, like, one of the towns that we never visit. Whoops. It has a good soundtrack. Okay, I gotta check. Yeah. I am not a eugenicist. And I never have been. This could be a cute episode of Pokemon where Tree Pete looks for Queen Cobra. And she's just having a time on the town. Oh yeah! It's like one of those, like... Some would call him a filler episode, but like one of those episodes where like most of the time is spent like following around Queen Cobra and her adventures and the like talking in the Pokemon language. Yeah, totally. Okay, I'm checking red first. Gosh, I can't even look in a box without depositing. Okay, Hypnoc, you go in the box. Yeah, I was just having fun. Maybe. I did end up with a shiny Mareep, so that was, you know... a shiny Mareep and a shiny Umbreon. Well, ultimately a shiny Umbreon. Shiny Eevee, which is gray. I feel like that's such a strange choice for shiny Eevee to be gray. I guess maybe it's meant to be silverish? In breeding terms, it would be like blue, like a blue cat. Oh, Canyon Red. Okay, let's try it. Let's check blue then. I don't know why I would have traded Cobra Queen to blue except by accident. But I have to be sure. I have to know. Alright. Gosh, I forgot some of these Pokemon names from my red and blue playthrough. That's oh, these are we had a fun time. Scissor Hans, I think. Who was Scissor Hans? Oh, it was a Scyther, of course. Cube. I think my Porygon, I called it Cube. No, wait, I called my Mew Cube. Mew Cube. Cube the Mew. That was a fun playthrough, although my audio was really bad for a lot of it. Yeah, you know what? I don't see it. I think Cobra Queen is just kind of like missing. Lost to the ether. So here, I'm gonna get silver set up, and then we'll go in the center here. Because I want to say Serpentina is the highest level Ekans I have here, so it'll actually... she'll be the quickest. There you go, I hope you enjoyed the thing. We'll find her eventually. I wish, man. I wish. I think she must have just gotten lost in the shuffle of like me organizing all these Pokemon. I was sure that I like saw and moved her around, but I like can't find her. Like she's just not in any of the boxes now. Serpentina's not the most oh wait, I don't have a Pokemon No, I have to leave. I don't have a Pokemon I can trade. I gotta fix this. Oops. Disaster stream. You know what, actually? I have an idea. We're going to instead... Here's what we'll do instead. I will do a more thorough search in between now and next stream, and if I find... and we'll postpone leveling up an Ekans. For now, we're going to skip Ekans in the list, and we'll come back to it if we find... if I find Cobra Queen. Or if I don't. If I confirm that she is just gone. If she just escaped into the wild. Then, that'll be the end of it. Well, that won't be the end of it. I mean, we'll get a different... we'll get the other Ekans. Because I have like 3 other Ekanses. I have a feeling she's in here somewhere and I've just missed it. But who's next? Snubble. Snubble's next. Where does Snubble live? Snubble lives... I'm gonna guess here? Here? No, I'm wrong. It's in 208 to 227. I guess it's lost in time, yeah. I'm imagining the intro to Buck Rogers. He was transported and he was frozen in time and transported into the future. But I don't remember how the music goes. If you haven't heard the theme music to Buck Rogers in the 24th century or whatever it is, 25th century? I think it's 24th century. It's a good tune. I think it got parodied in the... Not that I know South Park at all, but I think South Park parodied it in the episode where Cartman freezes himself so that he'll wake up in time for the release of the Nintendo Wii. Yeah, Duck Dodgers is the one I always think of. Duck Dodgers in the 22nd and a half century. And because he like leapt up to do the dramatic reading of the title, he falls off of the ledge. I forget what his sidekick was called in that. It was Porky Pig, but like, do you have a name? I don't remember. I just remember that they went to they go through the planets. Porky's like, I think we should follow if we're looking for Planet X, we should go alphabetically. Alpha in order. And yeah, Dodgers and Marvin the Martian have a little bit of a spat. I think they blow up Planet X. Was it Duck Dodgers in the 24th and 1/2 century? He sings it? Really? That might be an episode I haven't seen. Oh, because they made a TV show out of it, didn't they? I think it was like a bit in just like one episode of Looney Tunes, and then more recently there's a TV show, which I never saw. Yeah, I guess they expanded out the lore of Duck Dodgers. What a strange thing. And like, cause like kids anybody watching Duck Dodgers now won't know who Buck Rogers is. Oh, Porky Pig is just the eager young space cadet. Duck Dodgers and the eager young space cadet board their extraterrestrial outer spacecraft. Now that I think about it, Duck Dodgers had nothing to do with the plot of Buck Rogers, did it? Because Buck Rogers had this little robot who would go like, BD, 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 does not compute. And he was like a man out of time. But Duck Dodgers is just like interstellar, like space hero. Right? He's more like a Buzz Lightyear than anything else. I never thought about it, but it's like... But again, like nobody today knows Buck Rogers. I don't know Buck Rogers. Except by name. And by his little beady beady robot. Like, it makes me wonder if maybe that's where, like, the robot from Power Rangers kind of got its mannerism. The ay. I don't know, there's always those robots are always doing something like that. Back to, like, Lost in Space. The danger, young Robinson. The Swiss Family Robinson was being attacked by a giant cyclops. It's so, if you haven't watched the original Lost in Space TV show, it is so surreal to see like a very believable, like convincing looking like NASA launch space center kind of setup. And they like launch the spaceship and it's like, wow, that actually looks, you know, pretty like believable, like they're kind of emulating real space technology. And then, or technology that we knew about at the time. And then they land on a strange planet and the first thing they encounter is a cyclops, like peering over the paper mache mountains. And it's just like the silliest thing. Like, I tried to watch that, and I was just like, okay, is this what the show was? I don't know, like that, like, I'm okay. I can just I can listen to the theme song composed by John Williams. Yes, that John Williams, and enjoy that on its own merits. Because if you haven't listened to the theme music for Lost in Space, it's very good. Also, I just realized that we've reached the like end of stream time. I guess Gran has too many levels left to try and evolve him on this stream. Oops, we got rid of Scary Face by accident. Or Gran, I called her Gran, right? She's a lady. Gran will be a Granbull. Okay, well, it's a little, I've gone over time a little bit talking about Lost in Space. But, I think that's gonna be all for tonight. Thursday is 4th of July, so I won't be here. I'll be visiting family. Yeah, always a pleasure to stream. Thank y'all for joining me. This Thursday I'll be gone. Next week I'll be away on vacation, so I'll be back on the 15th. Misread the calendar. I'll be back on the 15th to pick up where we left off. Hopefully, I'll have a bunch of Pokemon like ready and primed to just evolve right away. I'll have some more Tyrogues that have the right stats, and maybe I'll have found Cobra Queen. Stay tuned. Do we discover the fate of Cobra Queen? Oh, you and I come back from our vacation the same day, Kubo? Cool. It's good timing. Accidentally good timing. Well, it's been a pleasure tonight. Yeah, I'll enjoy my vacation, but I will miss streaming, because of course I will. So I hope y'all enjoy the summer sun before it gets too hot out there, and until next time, I'll be seeing you.